The girl married a vegetative husband. Looking at her unconscious husband, she went to a nightclub and ordered 9 male models, intending to provoke him into waking up. The man lying on the bed actually had an increased heart rate and was genuinely angered into waking up. Not long before, when her adoptive parents asked her to take her sister's place in a marriage meant to bring luck, she did not object. Instead, she put on her wedding dress early. Only when she arrived at the scene did she realize she had married the world's richest man. Moreover, the first time she saw the man, she couldn't help but pinch his muscles. Little did she know that the unconscious man could hear the girl's inner thoughts. Faced with the girl's teasing thoughts, the man was unable to move, but his inner anger caused his heart rate to accelerate. The doctor nearby, seeing the response on the heart rate monitor, exclaimed it was a medical miracle. The mother-in-law was overjoyed and immediately took out a black card worth tens of millions as a reward. The girl was ecstatic inside but pretended to remain calm. The mother-in-law asked the girl to visit more often. Hearing this, the man felt as though 10,000 crows were flying through his mind and wished he could die on the spot. Then, the mother-in-law introduced the girl to the man's younger brother, but the brother refused to acknowledge her as his sister-in-law. After a brief and unpleasant exchange, they parted on bad terms. The mother-in-law told the girl not to mind and mentioned that although the man couldn't move, he could hear. She then encouraged the girl to talk to him more. To live up to her mother-in-law's expectations, the girl went to the man's room that very night and took out her privately treasure out-of-print book, Postpartum Care for Sows. She then began chattering incessantly about how to care for sows. The man was so angry that he furrowed his brows but was unable to move. Next, the girl took out a CEO novel, and all of this was witnessed by 2 people peeping from behind, who assumed the couple was very much in love and tactfully left. At that moment, the girl noticed his face turning red and thought to herself, could it be that this book alone is enough to finish him off? But seeing the strong and steady breathing on the electrocardiogram, she assumed the man really enjoyed listening and continued. Meanwhile, the man was thinking, I wish this girl would shut up already. Suddenly, the girl shouted, it's hard. The mother-in-law and younger brother rushed over to ask what had happened. Thinking quickly, the girl explained that the man's fist had hardened. At that moment, the mother-in-law noticed that the man was actually able to move and once again viewed the girl in a new light.